A labor recruiting company is accused of bringing them to work on farms here and on the mainland, but prosecutors say they were exploited and forced into labor, often with little or no pay. KITV4's Kyoki Kerr joining us now with the story of the largest human trafficking case in the country. Kyoki.
Well, a federal indictment charges 6 people with conspiracy to commit human trafficking, and we've obtained a video made by the company that's accused of wrongdoing. This 2006 promotional video from Global Horizons Manpower shows immigrants the company brought to Hawaii from Thailand to work on more than a dozen farms, including these Big Island coffee plantations. The company's president, one of 6 people indicted in this case, claimed in an interview with KITV 4 years ago his company paid farm workers more than the minimum wage.
Instead of $6.75, we're paying $9.99. We're providing free housing, free transportation.
But now Mordecai Orion and 5 others have been indicted. Federal prosecutors and the FBI say Global Horizons recruited Thai nationals, often getting them to mortgage their homes or farms in Thailand to pay the company anywhere from $9,000 to $21,000 to get them jobs here. Even though they signed contracts like this, guaranteeing certain wages, the immigrants were often paid much less or even forced to work on farms for free.
It's a classic bait and switch is what they were doing. They were telling the Thai workers one thing to lure them here. Then when they got here, their passports were taken away, and allegedly they were held in forced servitude working on these farms.
The feds say the Thai immigrants worked at Alun Farms on Oahu, as well as Maui Pineapple Farm, which is no longer in business. But they were also sent to 12 other states as far away as Florida, Ohio, and Kentucky.
In the old days, they used to keep slaves in place using chains and whips. These days, it's done through economic intimidation.
They couldn't run away. They didn't have their documents. They were trapped. They were literally trapped.
Honolulu immigration attorney Claire Hannes tipped off the FBI about the case 2 years ago.
There's a good chance that all of us over the past few years have purchased fruits or vegetables or coffee that was harvested by some of these guys. There's a very good chance.
Now, the FBI says all but one of the 13 or so Hawaii farms that hired the laborers in this case have been cooperating with authorities, and those farms have not been criminally charged. The only farm that's not cooperating is Alun Farms, whose 2 owners have already pleaded guilty in a separate human trafficking case. The FBI says Alun's owners first hired that recruiting agency in this case, learning their illegal techniques, and then later decided to handle recruiting themselves, which led to the indictment of Alun Farms. Laura?